For the past 2 to 3 days, Awami League supporters have been heating up social media with news of Sheikh Hasina's return. Recently, an Indian media outlet published a report quoting a senior Awami League leader stating that Sheikh Hasina will soon return to the country as the Prime Minister of Bangladesh. However, many have made humorous remarks about the basis of this comment. But the reality tells a different story. Let's find out what has sparked such dreams within the Awami League. Recently, there has been a discussion about the possible return of Nepal's authoritarian king Gyanendra to power. The Awami League finds hope in this event. They believe that a similar occurrence might happen in Bangladesh, where the people who once caused the fall of Awami League through a coup may once again warmly welcome the party. Before we discuss the Awami League's narrative, let's first understand the reality in Nepal. The world has not forgotten the joy of the Nepalese people in 2006 when they freed themselves from a 239-year-long monarchy by deposing the authoritarian King Gyanendra. The same Nepalis who once shook the streets and demanded the king's removal from power have now returned to the streets once again to correct their past mistake. Their demand is to restore the monarchy in Nepal. However, King Gyanendra, who came to power by killing his own brother, became extremely authoritarian as soon as he took power. To secure his rule, he dissolved the parliament right at the start. Then, one by one, he banned democracy, imprisoned politicians and journalists in dark dungeons, disconnected communication system, imposed a state of emergency, and used the army harshly, all actions taken by Gyanendra. People became enraged and took to the streets in 2006. Faced with intense protests from all walks of life demanding their rights, the present king Gyanendra was forced to resign. 2 years later, with the unanimous approval of the parliament, Nepal's 239-year-old monarchy was permanently abolished. However, in the past 18 years, even after 13 changes of democratic heads of state, Nepal has not found that elusive happiness. The country has been marred in widespread corruption and misgovernance. Economic recession has spread everywhere, and there has been a cry of despair throughout Nepal. Crime, murder, rape, theft, and banditry seem to have increased day by day. Having exhausted all forms of democratic promises, Nepal today is wary. They now want to hand back control of the country to Gyanendra, hoping to breathe a sigh of relief. This demand has sparked another protest in Kathmandu. In support of their demand, the fallen king Gyanendra has once again appeared in public after a long hiatus. He raises his hand in support of the protesters. However, the subject of our discussion is not Nepal but Bangladesh. Though there is no monarchy here, the 16-year-long military rule left the country not too long ago. Following the July movement, former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina was forced to leave power and take refuge in India. Recently, India's largest newspaper, The Times of India, published an extensive interview boldly stating that Sheikh Hasina would return as Prime Minister. This has stirred public curiosity. Will Sheikh Hasina really return? And if she does, will she be welcomed by the people or face a fierce public backlash? Given the current situation in the country, there are some similarities with Nepal. The rampant corruption, theft, murder, rape, and administrative breakdown spreading across the country could still mean that Sheikh Hasina might be welcomed by the people. SM Sharman Jahan, Daily Sun.